intervention, known as EI, is a home visiting program to help children birth to 3 grow and develop. Families may be eligible if the child was born prematurely, has a vision or hearing problem, has been slow to sit up, walk, talk, or do things for himself, has a disability or health condition, such as Down syndrome, has behavior or attention difficulties. Other children may be eligible because of poverty, family violence, or parent illness. Research shows that growth and development are most rapid in the early years of life. The infant brain has a great capacity to adjust and adapt in the first 3 years of life. EI provides crucial support to children's development during those years. Without home visiting by EI specialists in the early stages of development, these children could face increased issues in school and in peer relationships. Some research even shows that interventions in the early years improve rates of high school graduation and employment. EI provides teams of specialists who help infants and toddlers with language, physical movement, daily activities, and family relationships. These early intervention specialists represent a variety of disciplines. Some are trained as physical therapists who help children with physical movement issues, as speech pathologists who support language development, occupational therapists who assist with daily routines such as mealtime and bedtime, social workers who support child and family emotional development, developmental specialists whose backgrounds in child development prepare them to work in teams. The child's family is always an important part of these teams. EI specialists are on the front lines in their work with young children and families. They are often the parent's first teacher. They meet the family at a vulnerable time and help the family to support their child in each area of their lives, setting the basis for lifelong learning. Every community in Massachusetts is served by at least one early intervention program. At any given time, Massachusetts serves around 15,000 children, or about 7% of children birth to 3. EI specialists use toys, games, and songs in therapeutic interventions. Their goals are to help children participate in activities with family and other children and to work towards age-appropriate independence. Families and specialists together develop a plan for all the services and related activities that the child needs. Services are individualized to meet the needs of each child and family. EI specialists listen carefully to what families say about their children, work closely with other staff, and refer families for help from other community providers. Connecting all these activities is an important part of the job and is called service coordination. Parents and staff collaborate as a team to support the child's progress. Gretchen is a developmental specialist who works at a program in Boston.
We work like it's a multidisciplinary team. So it's, we have OTs, we have PTs, we have speech and language, we have developmental specialists, we have, early childhood ed people. So we all work together.
Graham was referred to early intervention because of the muscle tightness in his neck that prevents normal development of physical skills. Allison is an occupational therapist. She's working with Jennifer, Graham's mother, on exercises to help Graham lie on his tummy, lift his head, and use his neck muscles. Now he can explore toys in his field of vision. These are activities that can be incorporated into Graham's routine every day.
Because the whole back of himself is nice and strong, so his leg muscles and, so even
so
right
it's just
there. So he's having to use his neck muscles and his little belly muscles doing that.
Students and professionals ask us how they will use their knowledge and skills in early intervention. Using teamwork, for example, a speech pathologist could assist other staff and families to support a child in using his or her words at mealtime. EI staff need head, heart, and hands, knowledge, skills, and the ability to interact in a relationship-based setting. Jeff is the service coordinator for Isaac and his twin brother. He helps their family find and manage important activities and services. Today, he's working on Isaac's strength and coordination in toddler playgroup at the Community EI program. Alexa's family is very focused on helping her improve her communication so she can socialize with other children, have her needs met at home, and be an active member of the family. Gretchen is the service coordinator for Alexa and her family. Today, Gretchen, who's a developmental specialist, brought her colleague Anne, who's a speech pathologist, to work with Alexa and her family on language development. Alexa's parents are very pleased that, with early intervention, she can now clearly request food items from them and her older sister, and is about to begin preschool.
An elephant and a cow. What do you want?
A cow.
I want the cow. Here you go. Roxanne, that was really nice because she looked right up when she said a cow, you know, to say what she wanted. So I'm waiting to see that, you know, more and more. And that's really good. She's starting to pair that eye contact with her words.
A career in early intervention combines the satisfaction of working directly with children and families with excellent supervision, work flexibility, and many opportunities for professional development.
I had no idea, you know, what early intervention was like until I really started. I had a basis for it. You know, you read things about it, but you don't know until you do it. And, you know, I graduated, you know, with an undergrad in communication disorders, you know, hoping and eventually hope to go on and get a master's in speech therapy. If I'm working with a child who has an expressive language delay, and, you know, where we're playing with a toy or we're doing an activity and all of a sudden they imitate a sound or they sign for the first time and the parents are just, you know, amazed or shocked. It's such a great feeling to know that you motivated them to do that, or you know, provided the model for them to do that. And that just, it's not, you can't describe it. It's a great feeling.
I love children, and I think that anyone who has that passion for them, this is really the place for them. With each new intake, each new family, I am working with people's treasures.
Upon leaving the family when the child turned 3, the mom expressed how happy she was that we worked together, how I helped them out so much, and she was really grateful. And I feel like that first family was the reason why I decided to work for early intervention, so that I could make a difference in people's lives. And it made me feel good that she appreciated what I did, and I felt good that I was able to do that.
EI specialists have regular meetings with supervisors to discuss challenging issues with the families they serve. Here Kim meets with her supervisor, Sharon. Some meetings address particular stresses in a family's life or how to improve communication with a family. The goal is to make sure that staff have the support they need while providing the services that the child and family need. Many EI specialists take advantage of the flexibility to work part-time and to manage their work schedule.
It's very rewarding, number one, but also for me, I love the flexibility of the job. I'm 30-something years old. I'll probably be starting a family sometime soon. I love that I can plan my own schedule. If I needed to take time out to go to a doctor's appointment, I could do that. The hours are wonderful. I could work part-time eventually when I have children. I could go back to full-time when they're in school. Just the flexibility of this career is exactly what I was looking for.
If you are looking to work with young children in a dynamic work environment with flexibility, independence, and the ability to make a difference for children and families, EI may be for you. Begin by checking with your guidance or career counselor to understand the path. There are a number of options for you. For example, you might begin by studying early childhood courses at a 2-year college and transition to a 4-year degree. Another approach is to seek a bachelor's degree in early childhood education or special education in order to become a developmental specialist. Still another approach is to pursue an advanced degree in social work, occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech-language pathology, or become a registered nurse. Massachusetts Early Intervention also now recruits physical therapy assistants, occupational therapy assistants, and speech-language pathology assistants, many of whom have graduated from 2-year programs.
The big thing I think is that it's not a taboo. That if your kid has special needs or a little help, it's amazing. But now I feel like so more relaxed about it, and that, you know, I was able to find out early on that they needed some help, and early intervention came and taught us how to help them.
With the early intervention and the physical therapy and all of what they've done, it's just to see the look on his face when he's accomplished something. That's the best feeling.
I would want them to know that as a mother of a child who's gone through early intervention, if they offered me a job, I would take it in a heartbeat. That's what I would tell them.
Massachusetts EI services are provided by community EI programs statewide, all of which recruit staff independently. You can find a complete listing of Mass early intervention programs at www.massfamilyties.org, including locations of programs and contact information for program directors. EI specialists participate in ongoing professional development at a variety of workshops and training. See www.eitrainingcenter.org for information about training opportunities in Massachusetts early intervention. At www.mass.gov/dph/early intervention, there is complete information about personnel and certification in Massachusetts early intervention.